Right, so here we go. Checking out a desert lodge. Just got to go and get a few bits from AutoZone, then down to San Diego via the winding routes. I put the winding routes on here. It's only 80 miles, but I'm going 142 miles it seems, because that's going through the mountains, so it's going to be a little bit more windy, and it should be a better quality trip. I should enjoy it more because I hate freeways. But we're going to say goodbye to Palm Springs now. Bye bye, you hot bitch desert desolate place. I can't even think of anything else to say. Just off Palm Springs, bring on San Diego. So now I'm heading down to San Diego, going up into the mountains. A little bit of a reverse of the route I did yesterday for the first part of it, and then I cut down, go through over towards the coast, and then run down to San Diego on that side of the mountains. Hopefully it should get a little bit cooler when I get up there. I can't go as fast as yesterday. I have to be a little bit careful because it's a bit light on the front. I got the panniers full of stuff. I got my suitcase on the back, and I've also got my backpack strapped to the back, a couple of bottles of water, and all the tools and everything I need to go. So it's not going to be a quick one, but it is going to be a nice scenic one, and I can't wait to get higher. I need to feel some of that freshness in the air. Tried to beat all the cars up here. I passed most of them down on the bottom of the slope there where they're trying to get away, but I have one in front of me. There's probably a couple of others, but I'm not planning on going absolutely crazy, so it shouldn't really matter too much. They shouldn't get on my nerves as much as they normally do. Hard thing is you got to look at the road and not the scenery. I really want to look across and look down and see what it looks like, but you're risking actually riding off the edge then, so that's not really a great idea, even by my standards. Shouldn't really be catching people. An adventure bike fully luggaged up, and I keep catching people. Shouldn't be allowed. Should be some law against it. If you can't drive or go around bends, you shouldn't be allowed on roads like this. You know, when I said they weren't going to get on my nerves, this guy really is getting on my nerves.
You waste time when you surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Don't know how to hold you when you lose your mind over the wrong things. How you love yourself, how you teach others to love you. Word on the street, say that everything will be okay. Through all your pain, through all your sorrow, through all your pain, through all your sorrow. Your pains are low, your pains are low. You said, don't know how to tell me when you lose your mind over the wrong thing.
The views are spectacular, I have to give it that. The views are stunning, but riding in a straight line, if you're a motorcyclist, riding in a straight line is one of the most boring things you can do. Only topped by traffic. Traffic's worse than this, obviously. route's busier than I thought it would be. Cars are really starting to annoy me. And I've got a straight road of 17 miles coming up. Oh no, there's a bend there. Hopefully they get a bit more exciting. We're going to change the battery, have some water and get on with it. Still got 2 hours and 36 minutes remaining and 83 miles to go till I get to San Diego. Actually, there's a petrol station just a little bit up. I might just keep going to the petrol station. Hopefully they'll have some shade then. I might get a Gatorade. Where are we? Iguana. I can't even speak. Iguana. This is what the sun does to you. It roasts your brain. So I'm going to crack on actually to the next petrol station. I think I just said that. I told you the brain's f***ing me. The brain's f***ing me. The sun's f***ing my brain. Oh, shut up. Just get on with it, you bitch. So according to this, there should be a petrol station up here somewhere, or a gas station, which hopefully will mean there's some shade. So I can have my water in the lovely shadiness of shadelessness. So glad I come this way, even though it's nearly double the distance. It's much better doing this way because the road's more interesting. And I'll take a more interesting road over a freeway, even if it's double the mileage. Because it gives your brain something to do. I wonder if they're making meth. Like Breaking Bad. This looks hopeful, this looks promising. I'm not going in there, but I'm heading for the shade. I found shade. Time to get that drink. Curves and grades, next 15 miles. Sounds like a whorehouse. Come get those curves and grades. Now this is a real problem, being stuck behind something like this on a windy road. This is where the freeway beats this road, because being stuck behind this, I can't actually see. Now we can get our groove on, make a little bit of progress. Hopefully he's been backing the traffic up for miles, so it hopefully is clear ahead of me. I know what I'm trying to say. Right, we're back on some twisty roads now. We've done the boring bit, hopefully, the middle bit, and it was boring. The views were spectacular, but it is very boring. And now we're heading up through, it says, more twisty roads down the other side of these mountains and then into San Diego. We've got another 60 odd miles to go, so hopefully the roads are going to be more like this and not too many cars in the way, because that would be lovely. It is a beautiful state, California. I said last year and I'm going to say it again, I absolutely f***ing love it here. San Diego County line. I'm officially now in San Diego, even though I've got 59 miles to go to where I actually need to go. I'm on the historic Route 395. What's historic about it? I don't know. Everyone knows 66, but evidently this one's historic as well. So far, I have to say, this windy route feature on this sat-nav is brilliant. If it was a normal sat-nav, I would have just gone on the freeways. But this is fantastic. It's taken me down some really, really nice roads and some interesting areas as well. There must be eucalyptus plants. I could smell it. Oh, it smells like a refreshing spa day. Oh, it smells fantastic. It really does smell good round here. Probably smells better than I do after being on this bike for 2 hours. Oh, I am so happy right now. Riding a bike, discovering little things. And that's the beauty of being on a bike. You get to see the smells. See the smells? You get to smell the smells and see the sights. You know what I mean. Right now I am so happy. I feel so alive at the moment. I'm on a motorcycle riding through California, through the little back roads. I love the little back roads of places. They make me feel alive, they make me feel good, they make me feel happy. This is what bikes were invented for. These tight, twisty roads. Anyone can ride fast in a straight line. It doesn't take genius to ride fast in a straight line, it just takes cojones. Whereas this, you can enjoy the ride, you get involved with the motorcycle, you get used to the motorcycle, you get to learn how it handles, the characteristics of it. And I have to say, the Triumph, the little Triumph here, is doing wonders. I wasn't too sure when I picked it up the first few days, riding down the freeways and that, what it was all about, whether I liked it or not. It didn't quite cut it for me in that scenario. But since I've been hitting these little tight twisty roads around the hills, the mountains and the countryside, this little thing's come into its own. And I have to say, Triumph, you've done a very, very good job with this bike. The engine has enough torque and engine braking for you to just basically stick it in nearly any gear you want, from 4th, 5th, 6th, and just ride along, just backing off the throttle, easing on the throttle, and you can make it nice and smooth through the bends. I should have put tarmac roads only, shouldn't I? Oh, sounds a bit soft. Road tyres, not the greatest. Let's concentrate and get on with it. If anything says I need a Red Bull, it's the last 2 minutes.
Searching for something new, but all I can see is only you. I'm trying to hold it back, but all my words are painted black. I believe in us, I believe in us, I believe in us. Yes, I do believe. I believe in us, I believe in us. Yes, I do believe. searching for something new. But all I can see is only you. I'm trying to hold it back, but all my words are painted black. I believe in us, I believe in us, I believe in us. Yes, I do believe. I believe in us, I believe in us. Yes, I do
I could ride these roads all day, every day. Right, next petrol station, I'm going to get some refreshments and then we can kick on straight into San Diego. I don't think there's going to be too many more windy roads. We got 42 miles to go, so maybe, I don't know. I just hope I've got enough battery life in the batteries I brought with me, because I want to capture as many of these windy roads as I can. It might be at the sacrifice of riding into San Diego, but I'm going to be there for a few days, so we should get some good footage downtown in San Diego and around there over the next few days. Problem with riding around in this heat all the time, it is extremely tiring. It's weird, I get tired when the roads are like this, but when I'm doing those tight twisty lanes I feel perfectly at ease. I'm not sure whether this tarmac's bumpy or the bloody tyres have got a lump in, because the tarmac seems to have undulations all over the place. It's like ooh, 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 ooh. You're never quite sure if it's your bike going wrong or it's the actual road. Some refreshments. Wherever the f we are, we're getting refreshments. Just been through some charming little towns with some great names. I mean, like Eureka Springs. What a fantastic name that is. You couldn't get more American sounding than something like that. I'm totally in the wrong gear here. Have no idea where we are, but it's very clean around here. I do like it. I don't know how twisty it's going to be from here on in, or how exciting for you guys. I'm going to enjoy it no matter what, because I can smell the smells, see the sights. You only get to watch it on video, I'm afraid. You can't get the full immersion that I am getting. But let me tell you this, it's lovely around here. The temperature at the moment is perfect biking weather, perfect. It's coolish, about 26 degrees UK standard, which is what, 86, 85 here, but there's a chill in the air. Not as in cold, but the breeze cools you down, so it's nice to ride around in it. I don't like stopping at these lights every 2 seconds though. I'll tell you what, this really annoys me about this country, is the fact that you can't go through sets of lights. You go from one light to the next light to the next light, and then you stop, and then you go, then you stop, then you go. When I ride, I like flow. I like to flow. I think we've established this in the past. I've talked about this in the past. It's not all about speed, it's about the flow. When I go through bends, I don't have to go so fast, but I like to get the flow. And the same thing goes for traffic lights. When you give me a green, I want to keep going, not keep stopping every 20 seconds. I think these lights have heard me now. I've used my Jedi skills to keep them green. I missed another turn in. I'm so busy looking around. that I miss turnings. God, didn't realise it was that bright. Just opened the visor. I forgot. My visor is so dark. It's lovely when I put it down. It's got a nice, what's the word? A nice, there you go. That's the new word. View. Nice view. We'll leave it at that. Oh, seriously. Am I ever going to get a green light? Am I not heavy enough? Is it because I've lost weight? Are these traffic lights sizist? Are they racist? Do they not let English people? Racist lights. You've already gone twice. This. I haven't technically jumped a light because I didn't cross the white line. Are you allowed to do U-turns without the lights being green? I don't know. Not that I care either. At least I know I can turn right on the red lights. Stop. Nish coming. Boom. Let's go.
I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead and get gone.